In today's session, we will be looking into what is data, what is information, what is the difference between data and information, and the importance of information. So these will be covered in today's session. So let us see what is the different levels of data or how it is synthesized to form into a value. Okay, data is the raw data or raw information or raw ideas which is coming into the system. Okay, once you collect the data, we will process, or we will rather say organize and summarize in order to get information. We will derive meaning from the data which is collected, then it forms information. Once we have the information, we analyze and synthesize and give certain connotation based on the context in which it is applied. That is known as knowledge. Knowledge, when applied, become wisdom. Okay. So data is raw. When you are giving meaning to your data, or you are summarizing and organizing your data, you will get information. Once the information is analyzed and synthesized and applied in various contexts based on the need, it is called as knowledge. Once we use this knowledge for decision making, problem solving, or once we apply the knowledge, it forms wisdom. So this is the base. Example, if you have seen here, this is raw data where it is red, green, yellow. The numbers shows the grade or the exact color which is being used in your computer applications. Red will be denoted with this number, and because of the variance in the contrast, brightness, etc., the numbers will slightly vary. Okay, so red is just a raw data. Once you are giving meaning to it, wherein you are telling red, stop, green, go, yellow, slow down, and you are putting it into a traffic light, you are giving meaning to the raw data, which is the red, yellow, and green color. So that is called as information. Once when it turns red, okay, that is the context, and when it is changing, when we know that the change is happening and we have to use the information based on the context. If we are moving, if it turns to red, the information should be processed and it should tell that red means stop. So the time we realize that is called as knowledge, and when we apply our knowledge in order to stop the car when it is being red, it is called wisdom. Okay, so that is about data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. So let's see what is data. Okay. Data arranged in certain order and form which is useful to the recipient is called as information. The data once processed will give information. Data once processed, that is collected, analyzed and synthesized, will give information. Data that have been processed into a form that is meaningful to the recipient and is of real or perceived value in current or prospective actions or decisions is what is data. Data that have been processed, that is called as information. Sorry. Next one, what is the difference between data and information? What is the difference between data and information? Data is derived from a Latin word which is datum. Okay, and information is derived from the word infomera, which means a processed data. Okay. Okay, and infomera is an verb which means to inform. Okay, to instruct. For example, in binary numbers, we will be using 1 and 0, and depending on the position which it is having, each 1 and 0 represent different digits. Okay, so both datum and infomera is being derived from the language Latin. Next one, data is raw, unorganized facts, whereas information is organized, structured, or presented. Data is the lowest level of knowledge, information is the second level. Data may not be in order, information must be in order. Data in itself is not significant, information is significant. Observation and recordings are done to obtain data. Analysis of the data is required to form information. Data is used as input for computer system. Information is the output of data. Data doesn't depend on information, but information depends on data. Data not specific, information specific. Data is a single unit, information is a group of data. Giving meaning. Last example, each student's test score is one piece of data. The class average score is the information that can be concluded from the given data. So this is important. What is the difference between data and information? Okay, there are 10 differences. Please learn it. Okay. Both data is derived from data, whereas information is derived from information, which comes from Latin. Data is raw and processed. So that is about the difference between data and information. Now let's see what is the importance of information. Information helps in management control. It ensures that proper management control is in place. There are three types of control that exist in an organization. First one, preliminary control. Second one, screening control. And the third one, post-action control. Preliminary control is ensuring whether what information is received or collected. Screening controls the information that is put to use in the right way. The last one, post-action control, ensures that gathered information reaches the right audience. The three controls are preliminary control, screening control, and post-action control. The second one is information helps in decision making. Decisions in an organization are now based on the past experience and the outcome which we are expecting or which will come out of your decision. So based on that one, we will be making the decision. And for this purpose, we will be using information. Third one, information helps in building background, model, and motivation. That means an organization's business model can be decided on the basis of flow of information. A model can be created based on what is the information which is needed and how to create the knowledge. Secondary information, secondary data that has been processed with other data. It's called secondary data. Secondary data is not reliable as sometimes because it has been processed from primary data that is not up to date. So what are the importance in order to help in management control, in decision making, to build background models in automation, and to act as secondary information for other processes. So in today's session, we have seen what is data, what is information, what is knowledge, what is wisdom, what is the difference between data and information. Then what are the importance of information. So I hope you understood. Thank you very much.